In a variable ratio situation, Lola has to continue pressing the bar until she retrieves the pellet. There is no set amount of time she has to do so in order to retrieve it, which is why it is a variable ratio. In a fixed ratio situation, Lola has a specific amount of time she has to press the bar in order to retrieve a pellet. For example, every 5 times she presses the bar, she gets 1 pellet. In a variable interval situation, there is no set amount of time that Lola has before she retrieves a pellet. It could be any amount of time that she has to undergo in order to be able to retrieve a treat. In a fixed interval situation, Lola has a set amount of time she has to undergo before getting a pellet. For example, she could have to wait 5 minutes before she retrieves a pellet. After learning to twist in a circle following the motion of a hand, Lola no longer exhibits the ability to practice this because she is undergoing extinction, where she doesn't remember how to do it. There is no longer a stimulus present to entice her. Lola experiences generalization by responding in the same way to a stimulus that is similar to us using the clicker. For example, the sound of us clicking our tongues has the same outcome as actually using the clicker. Lola shows discrimination by being able to distinguish the different sounds of each of our voices and being able to react to such. Spontaneous recovery is demonstrated by the ability for Lola to remember how to roll the marble across the ramp in order to get a treat after a long time of not doing it. This can occur after extinction. Taste aversion was not actually used with Lola, but an example of this happening would be if we were to give her a piece of cheese that was bad, and then she would learn not to want to eat that anymore because it gave her stomach issues. Lola demonstrates her ability to create a cognitive map by memorizing the maze and creating a mental image for herself that she can look back upon in order to remember where to go. The primary reinforcer we use in this case is cheese, which we use to entice Lola to go across the dowel rod. In this scenario, the secondary reinforcer is Lola's cage, which she has been conditioned to find pleasant, and we use that in order to entice her to do the tricks that we want.